crap. Okay, we're gonna have to use a heal force right away here. Well, not now. Shoot. Okay, well, yeah, now. That's good. When he goes inside of his shell, if you attack, he's gonna counterattack with some lightning, and it's not... Oh, man. Look at this. Nice timing there. Jeez. I thought you were dead! I thought you were dead! Since these doofuses don't have tech missiles, you just have to use what you can. So... I prefer Bolt Beam. It's a little more powerful than Fire. And when you get the actual spells, you'll discover that Bolt actually costs more MP to use than Fire does. Fire is like 4, and then Ice is 5, and Bolt is 6. Or that might be Final Fantasy IV that does that. I don't remember, but... I forget. It's been so long since I played this game. I've been watching White Mage Serenia play his Final Fantasy, his Let's Play, and he's only gotten like a little ways into the game, but I gotta tell you, just watching that, it's driving me crazy. It's like, I gotta play this game. So right now, I'm just beyond stoked to be sitting here playing this in front of you people right now. So go ahead and set our thing. The cursor will actually aim for his head even before it shows up, because the computer knows that it's there before it does the animation to make it reappear. Oh! That's it. Once you see the screen flash, you know you've got yourself a victory. Man, I got lost over here in the background. I got episode... Meet Kevin Johnson playing. I don't know if any of you people watch Lost, but... There you go. This stuff is going to take forever to upload, let me tell you. A 30-minute video, probably all in all, takes about 2 hours of editing to do. Well, just not editing, but... just getting it onto one computer and then transferring it to another one, because I have Windows Vista, unfortunately, so my uploading software that I got with my camera is not compatible with Vista, which is not good. So that means I have to upload it to my old computer and transfer it to the new one, but I'm not going to get into that. That's a long story. Here's our Esper, which, you know, was your goal, but it's not for the greater good, as you'll find out. And of course, when you're driving around in these giant robots, it's machinery. Anyone who knows their Final Fantasy knows machinery is probably not a good thing. Man, I can smell that TV dinner. That smells good, man. Yeah, buddy. So the girl seems to be reacting to the Esper. What's happening here? Oh my goodness. I guess those weren't the droids he was looking for. Oh, that was really bad, I'm sorry. My goodness, what the heck? Ah! Well, she's dead. So much for that. Thanks for playing the home game. If you could tell me what DVD commentary has that running gag, then I'd be really impressed, let me tell you. I've even Googled around about it and haven't found much. Where am I? Whoa, and I only just removed the crown. It hurts. Do you feel so bad for Terra in this? Well, shoot, I just spoiled it, didn't I? Easy, this is a slave crown. The others had complete control over you when you were wearing it. Oh, wait, I should probably slow down with this dialogue. I don't know how much I really need for you to read it. It's another cool thing with this game, more sprites for the characters to move on the overworld. They can move their heads to the side. I thought that was really cool. The blinking of the eyes is pretty cool, too. Changing this to lowercase letters so it'll be consistent with the rest of the dialogue. Otherwise, it just looks like you're shouting. You know, ever since the internet thing came along and the whole shouting and capitalization, it's become somewhat of a rule of etiquette that you don't shout by typing in all caps, so... And you especially don't want people going around shouting their minions, because then they sound like a bunch of egomaniacal freaks. Excellent music also in this game. Empire Magitech armor. I don't have time to explain. Let's get out of here. Don't even get me started on my British accent. My British accent's terrible. So he's going to try to keep them occupied while we escape. That's a funny thing. I left this in a comment on White Mage Serenia's video. They say she's up there and they come and look, and then they turn around and run the other way. Well, the first time I played this game, I didn't realize that I was elevated, because when you actually look at it, it's kind of hard to tell that you are. But I'm on a bridge higher up than they are, so they can't get to me without finding another way. But I was wondering why they ran the other way when they had me cornered just now, so... Oh man, I wonder if, shoot, yeah, I know on the version that he's playing, you can hold down a certain button to run faster. What we have here is a save point, but that's actually going to be irrelevant because, as far as I can tell, well, it's not irrelevant, but I don't want to say because you're not supposed to talk about that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just don't worry. It has nothing to do with the game. I'll be saving a different way besides the save points, but let's just say that. That's all. This music is crazy, man, let me tell you. I don't know if she's in the front row. It looks like she probably is. 42 experience points. Yeah, as I said before, I'm kind of a rushing... When I play these games, I tend to rush through them, and I know I shouldn't do that, but for some reason, I do. Sleeping bag. It's kind of the equivalent of a tent in the other games, but it only works on one person. Here we have Repo Man and Vaporite. Regular couple of weirdos. So I'll show you a little bit here about magic. Cure, fire, cast, boom. End of story. That's magic for you. And it's a little more powerful than physical attacks, but you don't want to squander it because, as is always the case, you don't have all the magic in the world and you may need to be saving it for more opportune moments. There's one bad habit that I have is reserving all my elixirs and my mega elixirs. I never use them because I think, well, maybe I'll need them later, you know. And then, well, wouldn't you know it, I never end up using them and I finish the game and I still have all of them and I never end up using them, so... Except I might use them in the final battle, but that's about it, you know. But lately, most of the Final Fantasy games, it's like the final battle isn't even the hardest one. Final Fantasy 12, holy crap. The final battle in that was just a cakewalk. Anyway, we're almost up to a cutscene here, I do believe. Yep. Oh man, they got me. This will be the second time I've died in the last 20 minutes. Leave me alone! Leave her alone! She didn't do anything to you! No, I'm sorry. I don't know if you get that. Yeah. Well, so much for that. Here comes another one of my favorite music. Well, no, not yet. We have a little bit of a flashback here. She's going to be dreaming about what happened. Let me see what's going on here. He nods, she nods back. Yup. Kefka, boy oh boy, good old Kefka, let me tell you. And then we see this alleged taking out of 50 soldiers in 3 minutes thing that they were talking about earlier. Fortunately, we don't have to watch all 50, especially in this context of battle. Burn up everything. Why is he telling her to burn up everything? Does he want her to burn up his own empire, or did he take her off somewhere else to do this? Oh, well, she did. Yeah, she did torch it. No, that was Celeste that torched Miranda. Oh, I'm getting way too ahead of myself here. That's actually Celeste right there. Well, I'm not going to point to the screen. She's under the words right now, but I didn't notice that until like the third time I played. It's like, hey, that's Celeste. What the heck? Of course, right next to her is General Leo, and then on the left is Kefka, power-hungry maniac, and just an all-around asshole, but we'll get into that later. Okay, now the music that I like so much is coming up here. We got a split coming here pretty soon. My timer says 19 minutes, so it took you long enough. How goes the robbing and plundering trade? Okay, Locke. Not to be confused with John Locke on Lost, but